Hello, my fellow investigators. Welcome back to Watch Us Lose, where we are continuing our campaign to play all the great old ones in Fantasy Flight Games, Eldritch Horror. This week we're continuing our game against Ithaqua, the Windwalker. And I don't think I'm going out too much on a limb to say it's not going well so far. But that's okay, because we have a plan, and here to help me execute the plan are my friends. Eric! Hello, Eric!
Hello, it's Eric. Welcome to us get beat up by a Yeti.
And also with us is Len. How you doing, Len?
Heyo, I'll tell you what, I'm usually the optimist of the group, and even I am agreeing with the bleak outlook here. We really are going to have to work hard to get our way out of this one, I think.
I think that might be true. And I have to admit, I'm a little nervous because among the things we have to deal with is a rumor that when it goes off, each investigator will lose all of his or her health. And I think that would mean that all of our 4 investigators playing today would be defeated. And then we would choose 4 more investigators. And then I still kind of feel that at that point, they're just going to get also defeated. So we're going to go from having a nice long run of having our investigators long and having triumphant wins to maybe losing 8 investigators in one game.
I mean, that's a lot.
That is a lot. But
we can't let that happen, Rob. We cannot let that happen.
All right. Well, do we have a plan to prevent that to happening?
Absolutely not. But I'm just saying we can't let it happen.
Is there any way we could advance Doom ourselves? Just...
Well, when that red omen comes around again, we're going to be in rough shape. So yeah, we've got a lot to handle here. But you know what? We've got a capable team. We've done it before. Go back and watch our video against Yig.
That's true.
Where we were caved in from turn 2, and somehow, some way, we pulled it off. So
that is true.
See, I'm sounding optimistic already. Listen to me.
There you go. It didn't take you long.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? The next 2 mysteries might be simple.
Might be, yeah.
Right? I mean, this one is simple. We just need to have spells and clues and use
that is
them.
not... I'm sorry, that is not simple. Anything that says you need spells is hard. It's
But
so
you
hard
know
to get
what?
spells
But you
in this
know
game.
what?
But we've got guys with spells. We've got 3 of them. We only need 2 of them.
Ashcan has 2 spells, 1 clue, and he's right next to a space where he can get another clue and needs to be... We're almost there. We're almost there.
Yes.
Yeah, there's just a giant worm on the space, that's
We're
all.
we're not
there's
really
that.
almost there.
Let's not, the devil's in the details.
All right, so before we started streaming, we were talking a little bit about our plan and our turn for the moment. And did we decide that Ashcan needs to do a trade action to get stuff from Wilson? So who wants to be our lead investigator?
I don't
Not
care.
it.
Ashcan is
I'm
the
lost in time and space, so
Ashcan is the lead investigator because he's doing stuff. No, Trish is the lead investigator. Nope, Ashcan, because if something horrible happens, we need Trish to be alive.
Okay.
Because she's the only one who can deal with this monster out here. So that's that.
So true.
We have 2 epic monsters on the board. I was about to name them, and then I looked at how this one is spelled, and so I'm not going to do that. But we have 2 epic monsters on the board, and
Gatanathoa, maybe. I'm going to say that.
Gatanathoa. I'll go with it. Gatanathoa. Sounds good to me.
All
right. So Ashcan Pete is our lead investigator. Ashcan is being played by Eric. Go ahead and Do what you got to do.
Ashcan moves to Arkham. Then he plays a song on his guitar that happens to be a magic spell. And he's going to cast Shriveling, which test lore, if you pass, a monster on your space loses 2 health. Now, he has a lore of 3. Does the Mark of Isis just work?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so that gives him +1.
Yep.
But then there's also a talent. You may gain 2 +2 lore if you do flip this card before resolving the test.
So those don't stack. Plus,
These don't stack.
Right. Plus number and a skill name, including all skills. You take the best one of those that you want. In this instance, you can choose not to do attuned if you don't want to see what's on the other side of the spell. But who knows? Talents can't be bad.
What's on the I want to see what's on the other time.
All right,
side.
flip it over.
I mean, because Mark of Isis gives 1 and this gives 2, so it would be +1 or +2.
Right.
So I'm going to get +2. So that's going to be 5 that I'm rolling.
Yep, but attuned says flip this card before resolving the test.
So we're going to flip it.
There you go.
Each 6 you roll when resolving the test counts as 2. After resolving the test, resolve the effect based on your test result. I get a 0 or 1, I get a madness conditions.
Oh
my God, this just was a bad call.
Oh, but now we know.
Okay, so now we know in the future, do not flip a tune
unless you have no madness.
Yeah, and you're pretty confident. So I'm rolling 5 dice. So we'll take one away. And I am going to roll 5 dice.
Oh my God.
That sucks. Once per round, you may re-roll. So Ashcan completed his story. And his story is Sweet Dreams. Once per round, you may re-roll all of your dice when resolving a test. Okay. I think
this might be the time.
No successes, this might be a good time to re-roll all of my dice. What? I'm flipping.
You're flipping.
Okay, that's not a roll.
Good God. Here's a question.
Well, you got a 6.
I got a 6.
That does count as 2, so that is true.
2. So now I got 2. The arcane forces explain. Go flip your hallucin. So I do that immediately. So okay, first of all, the spell goes off. The monster loses 2 health.
All right. Len, would you put out a 2 counter on that?
Okay.
Please.
Hang on, though. I would say wait on even doing that because you should do the madness first, and then you flip shriveling because that may give additional damage or something like that too.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's true.
Right. So I think the madness
probably not on 2 successes though.
Maybe not. But, you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, flip this. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Before I do that, do I want to use Duke my one more reroll to try to get one more success?
So that's what I was going to ask, because Markings of Isis has the same thing. So do those stack? In other words, like Rob, could he do that on this round, on this particular roll, and use Duke, but then on another roll later on, use the one from Markings? Or does that work the same as like spell effects that don't stack, like attuned?
No,
because it literally is the same text.
Those you can just use when you could use them both, or you could use them on different rolls.
So it's only about the pluses,
right?
Or similar. Okay.
I also realized I should have focused because of hypothermia, but whatever. I didn't, so sorry. So we're gonna re-roll one more die, just to see if we can get this.
Well, wait, before you do, remember,
What are you doing?
if you're gonna be doing the mystery, do you want to save the re-rolls for that?
Is there a test with a mystery?
There is. It's a lore test.
Fine. We will not re-roll the die. So we get to, we're going to flip madness. There's a lot going on here. Each night you have vivid dreams of the other world. As time goes on, you cannot separate dreams from reality. Draw otherworld encounter and resolve an otherworld encounter. If this effect allows you to close a gate, close one gate of your choice. Otherwise, gain lost in space and time.
Oh, you can hang out with me in hyperspace.
Oh, I love this game.
I flip shriveling, or do I have to do this immediately?
Oh, wow.
I still think you resolved that all fully.
Yeah, I think so too.
So flip shriveling?
No.
No.
No, the gate.
You're still resolving the spell.
Oh my god. Okay. This game sucks. Get away from this game. If you're watching this and trying to learn how to play, run. That's how you play this game. You run away.
The only way to win is not to play. That's not true. That's not true. We're going to win. But you're in Yuggoth. You discover a series of large blue objects with discs attached by metal rods. You believe the Mygo transmit information using these discs and try to learn what you can about Yuggoth. Roll lore -1.
Okay, so I gain +1 to all skills. My lore is 3, so I roll 3 dice.
I would suggest...
Do I have any more rerolls?
Oh, no, I misforgot some of your stuff. You're good.
Can he not use the tuned again? I wonder how this sets up a weird.
Why the hell would I do that, man?
Well, so it lets you flip the card over. I mean, but you'd get +2 success. I guess you only need a success.
He cannot use the tuned again.
Did we not learn from that? Would mean I'd have to flip that. All right, so I'm rolling 3.
Oh my god. Get down.
Oh, and it's a spell effect anyway. There you go.
Okay, pass.
Well, I think this might still be a spell effect.
From the
Yeah.
gate?
Maybe.
No.
You receive a telepathic image of a way home. Close this gate.
All right.
That.
So, which gate do we want to close? The gate that's not next to us, I guess.
Yeah.
We want to close, if we can, a blue gate. Do we have any blue gates?
No, it's just the
Nope,
two
just
reds.
2 reds.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I will close this gate. Put it in the purple trash can.
That's correct. And now, was there something else? All right, so you're not going to get lost in time and space. The disc begins to alter your brain. Test will -1.
Will -1. So that's another 3 dice.
Oh.
Do you have anything to make this happen?
Yes, I have 2 things to make this happen.
You might want to make this happen.
All right, we'll do a reroll.
Oh.
I have 1 more reroll.
So the reason you might want to get this happen is you'd get a boon.
Sure. Let's do 1 more.
Yay! If you pass, use this to your benefit, gain 1 boon.
Okay.
I'll get that for you.
Thank you. Okay. So I've used up all my rerolls.
Yep.
So I can now flip my madness back. Flip my hallucination.
Aww.
I get boon. Gain
I was hoping
+1.
it would be a blessing.
But that's all right, because now he can get rid of that Issa's spell that's going to cost him sanity and still have the benefit. That's not the worst thing in the world. I know Blessing would have been better, but...
All right. So now you get to resolve flipping the card for shriveling.
Okay. Oh, I'm still not done. How many successes?
2.
Okay.
2.
2. The beast before you cowers and shrinks up, the growing weak. No additional effect. If I didn't get it, I have to fight the monster immediately. Okay. Woo. That's unpleasant.
All right. See, that to me is how
productive.
a turn of Eldritch Horror is supposed to go.
Yeah.
A cascade of die rolls. Yes.
Right.
Okay. Now. Oops.
Those are your 2 actions, right? You moved.
Those are my
and
2
you...
actions. I'm done until encounter phase. Man, that was busy.
So Wilson is going to, because his goal this turn is to finish off the monster. So he is going to...
I just realized a problem with our plan.
What's that?
Is that Ashcan, by him going first, is now not going to be able to do that encounter because the monster won't be defeated yet.
Damn it.
Well, we have mulliganed less or more before.
Yeah, we have to do it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
So Wilson is actually the lead investigator.
All right, sure.
And before any of that happens, he is going to focus. And when he performs a focus action, he gains a resource. So he's loaded up. And then he is going to...
If you could shop, you could get that dynamite and just get rid of that monster.
Well...
Oh, Trish needs that dynamite, I thought.
Yeah.
It's not going to help.
Plus he can't shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can use Studious. So I'm going to test my will -1. Do I have anything to improve my will? No. So I'm going to roll 2 dice. And I don't know if I should be improving my lore or my observation yet, though. Oh. All right. And then I'm going to spend a focus to reroll dice. When I spend a focus to reroll a die, that investigator may reroll up to 2 dice instead. And once per round, when you spend a focus, gain a focus. There we go.
Nice.
So should I get lore to help with the mystery or observation or strength? I get strength.
Okay.
All right. So that's my 2 actions. Trish.
Trish? Yeah, I'm going to generate a clue and go fight the monster. That's the most immediate.
You're not going to take the dynamite.
If I take the dynamite...
He can't use the dynamite.
I can't use the dynamite.
And what makes you think you're going to take this monster out in 1 turn?
Now that's a good question.
That's 6 with physical resistance.
Will the dynamite help against this monster that has physical resistance? We never determined that. It will.
Because physical resistance only prevents the
combat
plus
phase.
X in the combat phase.
All right. I would have... I mean, the clue is 2 rerolls.
All right, but are you planning on going 6 for 6 with your dice? Or 8 or 6 for 8? I mean...
Okay, you got...
it'd be awesome if you could.
All right.
But I feel like you're going to need the dynamite and that, or, you know...
Oh, I can't do both. All right. So I have an influence of 5. I will go shopping.
Oh my!
Ow! What was that?
That's what I
okay.
meant about that combat.
Okay.
I didn't mean to put that kind of a jinx on you, though. I feel bad.
I think you should feel bad, Len.
Reroll 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I do have the ability. When I spend a focus, I may gain a focus.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
And then I will draw a debt. I hate these damn
I
things.
know how you feel about that.
You got +2 to all skills, man. What the hell are you worried about with debt? You're
The
good.
time to use it.
Yeah, I will use that, and I will get the dynamite. Yeah, it's time to get rid of it. And what do we have here? Genealogy research. When you defeat a monster with a toughness of 2 or more during a combat encounter, you examine the creature's remains and gain 2 clues and discard this card. Well, that would be interesting.
Really good.
And then Trish is going out to fight this horrible thing.
Yay.
Why?
It was 2 damage, correct?
Later,
Um,
during the encounter phase. But yes,
I'm just thinking about things.
it'll do 2 damage minus 1 for each of your successes. You should be able to get 2 successes.
Yeah, I should be able to.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You'll be rolling 6 dice.
All right, it's Lola's turn. So Lola's been patiently sitting here all this time, and I'm done.
Yep. And then
Ashcan
Ashcan
Pete
takes his key.
turn because he was not lead investigator.
That's right.
And wow, what an interesting turn that happened after Wilson's and after everyone else's. I hope when we actually post this video, it doesn't get scrambled so that somehow it seems like Ashcan Pete went first.
Right.
And if that is, it's purely
That
a
would be
video
tragic.
error.
Yeah,
Error.
definitely.
That's not us doing anything.
Oh.
Well, that brings us to the encounter phase. Wilson is the lead investigator. So he is going to encounter the Ligor. So he's going to start with a horror check. So he has to check his will with no modifier. Do I get a bonus on will? Nope. And no successes. And so that's going to do 2 sanity to him. Oh, God. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. What's happening? There we go. So now, now we have the strength check. So he's starting at 5 minus 2 plus 5. We're going to grab some fresh dice. We're not going to copy them. That's a bunch of dice. That's a bunch of failure. That's why I took the sanity hit. Alright, so I can re-roll 2 dice with matching results.
Well, that won't be a problem.
Well, it's...
We got 4 pairs out there. So. Come on. Oh,
Ooh, man. All right.
it doesn't say once per round.
It does not. It can't not be once per combat.
Why?
And that's not once per round, but it is once per combat encounter. You can't re-roll. You don't get infinite re-rolls.
Look, think about this. Like this says once per round, you can add one success or
Right, that just means that if I had like 3 different combats, I could use it against each combatant.
yeah, but you've got 4 sets of 2 matching results. Really? All right.
Bill, what
I'll
do
take
you
your
think?
word for it. I'm gonna quickly try
Go.
to
You
BGG
look it
that.
up while I use my focus. I'm gonna pay a focus. Did I use my focus this turn? What did I do? Yes, I did. All right. So.
According to Board Game Geeks, it is once per check you may re-roll 2 dice.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 2 successes.
That's all you needed, right?
Because he has 2 on it?
He had 2 on him, yeah.
Good. So I
There
can
we
save
go.
the other one in case there's a reckoning. However, that does mean I take 1 damage. All right. So I defeat that. And now I guess I will have... I'll try to close the gate.
Yeah.
Eric, you want to read me another world encounter?
Are you sure you want to try to close the gate?
No, I'm not sure. Do you think I should get the clue instead?
Here's the thing. If you got the clue, then next round, Ashcan Pete could trade one of his spells with you.
Okay.
And you could do the second mystery.
All right. That's a good plan. Except my
like
lore
that.
is a... Well...
Yeah.
All right. I'll have a research encounter then.
Okay.
Wait, whoa. Time out. Wouldn't it make sense to have Ashcan get the...
Ashcan can
Oh,
either
he can't.
resolve
He's
the
gotta
current
do the
mystery
thing.
or do that.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I could next turn give the clue to Ashcan.
Yeah, you could do that too. You could just get...
That's true.
Someone will trade.
If I get it.
Research encounter in a city. You find an account of the wizard Vogue, but it is in a language you don't understand. You don't immediately recognize. Well, use your powerful lore -1.
All right. My lore -1 ends up being a 1. Oh, I forgot about Kid O'Brien. I don't think it would have made a difference. I
Nice.
passed!
If you pass, gain this clue and 1 spell.
Nice. Yeah, Kid O'Brien actually would have saved you a focus, you know.
Would it have? Because it
adds 1 success to your test
did
result.
I get 1 result?
Yeah, you had the 1.
All right, I'm going to take that focus back then.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right, and I get a spell, and let's just hope it's not a glamour.
Oh, it's a good spell.
Plumb the Void. If you pass, investigator of your choice may move to any space.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
useful.
That one might be worth hanging on to.
Yeah. All right. So Wilson has done stuff. Who's next to do stuff? Trish.
Trish.
All
Where you
right.
at, Trish? Oh,
Trish is fighting the monster.
yeah.
First, a horror check of 3. Trish has a will of 3. and she has +2 from breaking the limits. The arcane blade gives +1, but that it does not stack. If
That's
I'm
correct.
She also has a debt, so there's that. So she
Those
has
focuses on Trish's
4.
picture are interestingly placed to me.
That they're a little high, but sure. Okay. This is going to be an interesting roll because for each one I whiff this by, it reduces my attack roll. So. And if I whiff by 2, I'm taking it. That could be very dangerous, but if I spend the focus, I'm spending 1 focus for 1 reroll. Damn it. I was really hoping that would have saved me. That's harsh. All right, so -2. I have a strength of 3 and an arcane blade that gives me 3, but now I'm only rolling 3 because of the horror check.
Wait, don't you get 1 for your focus too?
Yeah, but they don't stack.
Oh, right.
This did not go well. One
hit is a hit.
1 damage. This did not go well.
So you've done 1 damage to it?
We are in Trish may die. This is a problem. She
takes the damage, right?
Oh yeah, she takes. Oh, shoot. I wanted to use my binding before then.
Well, it already is a 1.
Oh, it already. Oh yeah, that's only 2 damage.
Yeah, and your relentless also brings it to a 1. So.
Oh, so then you don't take any damage.
No, it's reduced it to 1.
Right, and he got 1 success.
During combat, you may reduce the toughness.
Oh wait, they're 2 different things. Different things.
Yeah. So, I would just use the relentless, reduce the toughness of the monster by 1.
No, but the toughness is its health.
Oh, okay. So health, and okay. So reducing its health by 1 wouldn't do anything, right?
No. And same thing with the binding, it reduces its damage to 1.
Okay.
Which it's only doing 1 anyway.
Never mind. So I take 1 damage.
Yeah. Alright, wow. This is so you don't even have an encounter, so I don't even get to read. So I'm gonna read my own Lost in Time and Space to have some kind of involvement in this game.
No.
Alright.
So instead of resolving an encounter, I flip the card. You wander the land of dreams for many ages. When it comes time to ascend, you struggle to recall your past self. Test will -1. I am going to use my passive to roll that additional die. So I'm rolling 3 dice. And I can place her where I want if that happens. Oh, for the love of God. Okay, if you fail, spawn a gate, place your investigator token on that space, and discard all my clues. Well, good thing I don't have any clues. Jeez. Oh, what do you know? Let's put me as far away from where I need to be to help you guys. And a monster would come out on that, correct?
That's correct. Oh, it's just a skeleton. All right. Ashcan Pete.
Okay, Ashcan Pete is trying to solve the active mystery, getting rid of the Mark of Isis and one clue. So
First you have to test your lore.
test my lore. And this is not a spell effect.
That is correct.
Oh, and I also don't want to do that because I have a whole bunch of madness conditions. So my lore is simply 3, I guess. Pass.
All right, so now you can spend that clue and spell to put the clue, or to place an Eldritch token on this mystery, and we are finally halfway through the first mystery of the game. Yeah.
I put this in the trash.
What is it?
The spell.
We'll discard it over here just in case there's a thing.
Okay. Where do I? Oh, that did not go well.
There you go.
Okay, and put the clue in the discarded clue bin.
Yep.
All right. All right. We did something.
We did something. We did something, and that brings us to our next mythos phase.
Oh, come on, no reckoning, please. Son of a... This is bad now.
You know you are not alone in your fight. Countless generations of brave men and women have used their ancient wisdoms and skill to craft tools to help you in your struggle. They have built palaces and temples to teach you and to provide shelter. I read that first. I wasn't supposed to, but I thought we needed a little bit of hope. So, first thing we're going to do is move the Omen track to a blue space. There are no blue gates. Is that correct? That is correct.
That's correct.
So we don't lose any doom for that. And now we're going to have reckoning effects, starting with monsters on the board. So I'm going to say it. Nope, I'm not going to say it. Gatantotha doesn't have one. The Doppelganger, roll a die on a 1 or 2, advance doom by 1. I'm going to pick the die here in the middle. Four. All right. Any other monsters on the... those are the only monsters on the board. Oh, there's the skeleton. Doesn't have anything. So next comes Rumors. Or rather, Mr. Mythos cards in play. Discard 1 Eldritch token from this card. All right. Eric, you got 1 turn to save us.
If the debt doesn't eat me, we'll see
Maybe.
what happens.
All right. The Ithaqua. Each investor gains a hypothermia condition unless he spends 1 focus. Guess what? I've got 1. So I'm going to spend that. I've already spent and gained 1.
Yeah, I'm
Trish
going to
has
spend 1.
Lola is no longer lost in time and space.
No, so she's going to flip her hypothermia.
Mm-hmm.
Your body has become numb from the cold. It's difficult for you to move, and you cannot feel if you've been hurt. Lose a health and gain an injury condition. Great. And then get rid of this and gain a hypothermia.
All right. Ashcan is also unfocused.
Okay.
Okay. The cold stings your skin, numbing your muscles. Lose 1 health and discard 1 strength improvement token. I don't have a strength improvement,
okay.
So it doesn't mean that I do. Do I
You still lose 1 health.
lose 1 health, but not
Yep.
the token?
Because you don't have 1.
Okay. Then discard this card and gain a hypothermia condition. Put it in the trash.
No.
I've been putting them at the bottom because there's not
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah, and you're going to be cycling through them.
Yeah.
Although, actually, you're supposed to be... Well, never mind. So take them from the top, return to the bottom. And then we go through conditions and possessions. So, lead investigator Wilson, what we got here? Oh, a dark pact. Roll a die. On a 1, it's time to fulfill your bargain. I'm going to go from the corner this time. Oh, thank God. All right. Trish, what do you got going on?
I got a talent condition. I think this just gets rid of madness, but I will flip it. Yep, just gets rid of madness. I am not mad. Debt. Some men have come to collect your debt. Flip this card. Not good. A man surprises you in your hotel room, presses you for information. You fear that if you do not tell him what wants to know, you will never be heard from again. You may spend 1 clue. If you do not spend the clue, move to a random space and become delayed.
Oh, that's bad.
Really bad.
That's really bad. Oh my God, that's really bad.
Take the debt. Never hurts anyone, he says. Fucking debts. Sorry for swearing, but debts kill me every time I played this game. It's been a debt that murdered me, or
that's
a dark
gotta be
pact.
the worst debt.
Oh. I don't have a clue.
Yep.
I did not
And it's ironic that it's Trish who can just fart out
generate
clues.
clue.
But
It's
maybe
ironic that
maybe
someone
it'll
told
San Francisco.
All right.
How much damage did you put on that monster, by the
1.
way? Hot shot.
1.
Yeah, 1. So, what were you doing without the dynamite that was gonna keep
Yeah,
you?
I know. Okay, so I draw a clue,
Yep.
and this is
Oh.
space 5.
That's close, at least, but you're delayed.
Yeah, that in no way helps. San Francisco would have been possible. All right.
Well, it's about to get worse.
Lola.
Yeah, Lola is going to do her back injury first. She's going to roll 2 dice, and it'd be lovely to roll a success tonight. Oh my God.
There it
Okay,
is.
good. But
There's your
poison,
1.
however, is going
wait.
to make. What?
By the way, I got rid of the wrong spell. I wanted to get rid of Isis, not Shriveling.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know why I got rid of Shriveling, because Shriveling's useful
Yeah,
and
you just
Isis
grabbed it.
kills
It's okay.
you.
All right.
All right. So, but then my poison makes me lose a health, and I am now down to 1.
Oh. Hey.
When did you go down to 2? Did I miss something? I guess I did.
For me to go down to 2?
Oh, the injury did. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Pete.
Pete, we're going to start with Living Link. Your destiny awaits. Flip this card, because that's the good one.
Oh, your favorite.
A Hyperborean sorcerer from an ancient time has burdened you with a quest. You are now the instrument of his work. Gain 1 task asset. Then you may place 1 token of your choice on one of your task assets, and then flip this card. Okay?
I'll get you a task.
Okay.
Not nearly
So-
as nice as being blessed would have been.
That's not bad though. If it's a task that like,
If.
I know, a lot of ifs. Look, we got that's all we have, guys. Ifs.
Well,
Ifs and buts. Oh, courier run. That is not going to let you put anything on it.
No, what it
That's-
mean? Oh, yeah, that's gonna suck. Well,
No, because he's just got to go do it.
right, but he can put another clue on it and then choose which of the 2 he heads towards.
okay, put
Oh.
another clue on it, and let's see if there's one nearby.
Nope.
Antarctica. Well, that kind of sucks.
Wow.
Keep
Alrighty.
Sydney out there, and we'll put.
All right. And then we put out a gate.
No, no.
There's more.
We're
Did I
not
miss
done.
something?
I have hallucinations. Remember?
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
yeah. Oh, maybe you
And
can close the
and
gate for us.
I test sanity. That's will. So we roll will.
Yeah.
And I fail.
Yeah.
Do I have anything that helps me?
Nope. Well, Duke, did you use him this round? You must have.
Okay. I did not. Do I want to save him for the encounter?
This is the end of we're in the mythos phase.
Oh, but okay. All right. You're going to see what happens.
Okay.
So we're going to flip this card. So flip this card. Every night you have vivid dreams of other worlds and adventure. As time goes on, you can't separate new dreams from reality.
No. Wait a minute. Is this the one you had before?
Yeah. Oh, he should have discarded
You should have discarded it.
Oh, discard it.
Then discard this card.
I was going to say, that is the best negative card I've ever seen.
Okay, so discard that card. Okay, I did not discard it, so I'm not even resolving that. Okay, we're done.
Alright, gonna put this back where it belongs. Now we get a gate. In Istanbul. With a zombie.
Oh, great. So that can become another epic monster?
Yeah. So Wonders of the World. The lead investigator gains one relic unique asset and may shuffle the expedition deck and or the Mystic Ruins deck. Alright, so I get a relic. Unique asset. So we're going to put that to relic. We're going to click find. And I've got a cursed tablet. When you gain this card from the deck, improve one skill of your choice. Action. You invoke the tablet's power, but at what cost?
I love that.
All right. Let's bump up some will. Yeah. So where's the expedition?
Amazon.
Amazon. Anyone have a strong interest on if I shuffle or not? Why not? We're not like.
Well, we're close to it at least.
Well,
now.
we're not going to take any time to do it.
I guess. I mean, if you want to do it, do it.
Nope.
It's on me now.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta rest.
Yeah.
Mike. I should have pulled a Mikey and no show. There's literally nothing for me to do.
Just keep her alive.
She can't even recover with health. Like.
All right, we got through that mythos phase. Are we gonna get through the next one?
Sure.
All right.
Got this.
So I need to be the lead investigator again because I'm giving stuff to Pete. Is that right?
No. I need to think.
You need to think.
Okay.
Oh, we're in trouble if Eric's thinking.
Oh my God.
Ashcan Pete, using everything he has, can make it to this monster.
Ah.
He can then totally whiff at trying to kill it.
Or I can be lead investigator and give you a Gatling gun.
But the Gatling gun
it's not
doesn't
magic.
help.
Yeah.
And the problem, you have a spell that can transport anyone anywhere, right? Okay, that doesn't
Yes.
work. but that doesn't work because it's not magic.
So
I have an idea.
Is there anyone who could take on?
I have an idea.
Okay.
An idea. If Ashcan on Ashcan's turn moves to Trish, trades with Trish, takes the blade and the dynamite, make Trish the lead, and then make Wilson move Ashcan to the monster, he'll at least have the encounter with the magical blade, have a chance to chip away at it. We have to hope Mythos doesn't happen, but at least it will be there for the dynamite. We're never killing it this round, but at least doing that. And of course, you'd have to pass that roll with one die, Rob. Multiple rerolls, perhaps, but we got a 1 in 5 chance that this Mythos is going to sink us. It's an idea.
So
no, I'm not saying it's a great one.
You're thinking that Pete goes in with.
He walks to Trish. Right, he goes in with
goes
the
to Trish,
with
trades
the blade.
with Trish, gets
Right,
the
takes
blade,
the blade and the dynamite, and then shuffles, and then stays where he is. And then when it gets to Wilson, Wilson warps him over. Now here's the thing: if Wilson doesn't pass this test, none of it matters.
Yeah, but if we don't do it, none of it matters.
Fair.
In fact, Ashcan Pete can go to Trish, trade with Trish, and shop. Because moving along a train line, he gets an additional action.
Oh.
And I can get the Forbidden Tome, which gives me +2 to sanity during combat encounters. And because of his power, even if I whiff that roll, I can still get it because it's equal to his observation, so I throw it in the trash, and it's an item.
All right. So,
All right.
Who is our lead investigator then?
It
It's got to be Ashcan.
It's got to be Ashcan.
I mean, I wish I could use that dynamite, but I can't. There's no way to get the dynamite and then move. So Ashcan will go to Trish. He will trade with Trish, get the enchanted blade. And the dynamite.
Sorry. I accidentally grabbed it from you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I want. He will then, because that's a free action, so he's traded. I would like to focus too.
Yeah, why don't you focus? Forget shopping.
No, because the +2 sanity helps more, because every sanity I lose a die.
Right.
And if we have a reckoning phase, we're dead, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, but remember, hang on though. You're already getting a +1 to all skills. It's only, I mean, I guess.
It's +2. It's 1 extra sanity die.
Yeah.
And it's a free, so it's the same as a reroll. It's the same as a focus reroll. So Ashcan's influence, he gets +1, so he has an influence of 2, I guess.
Yep.
Not that that matters, but we'll just roll.
Well, maybe you won't need a debt.
No, I'm not using a debt. Okay, I get 1 success, but...
Oh, you're doing that thing.
Ashcan may perform acquire assets asset, and you may gain 1 trick in her asset with a value of your observation, which is a 3. So, a 1 less than your observation. The Forbidden Tome has a value of 2. So, instead of trying to buy it, I can, instead of buying anything, choose to discard things, correct?
Discard 1, yeah.
I cannot buy anything if I do that.
That's right.
So I will discard it, and then use my power to buy it.
Right.
And now I have that.
Brilliant. Love it.
And it's not enough. We're doing our best, but it's just not enough. I would have liked the medical journal as well. If we get a reckoning, we're gone. There's no way to do this.
Yeah.
But hopefully, Ash can survive long enough to do. All he has to do is, and then the dynamite.
All right.
Okay. That's Ashcan. That's all I can do.
All right. So I think that a focus, which will give me 2 rerolls, is more valuable than trying to improve my lore.
Yeah.
So I will focus. Will I focus? Do I have something else, or is that a different game? All right. I have 2. Ooh. Or do I rest?
No, you use your spell.
No, you gotta.
No.
gotta-
Instead of focusing.
No, we need you to pass the test.
Yeah. All right.
We may have to sacrifice people this round.
You-
No,
If you don't-
nobody's going to.
If you don't pass the test, we all might be dead anyway. So resting.
I'm casting a spell.
Oh yes.
Could have rested. All right. So, if you pass, investigator of your choice may move to any space. That's going to be Ashcan.
Oh no, we didn't think about the fact that it's a spell and it may have a cost to it.
Yeah,
Oh, no, I did.
you did.
I didn't.
All right. Resolve the effect based on your test result. 1 or more traveling through the void takes a toll on your mind. The chosen investigator loses 1 sanity. Then flip this card.
Oh, that's better.
No, that's
If you-
not better.
Better than him being down to 1.
Anytime I get something that can do 3 sanity damage, that's not better.
Whew. All right. That was Wilson's 2.
Trish, age she becomes undelayed. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? What did I miss?
Almost as an exciting turn, Lola is getting away from the skeleton. And Lola is going to rest. Now, Lola can't recover sanity, can't recover health, but she can roll dice and do things to get rid of things. So first, oh wait,
You can
before
recover
I
sanity.
moved,
Yeah.
before I move, I'm going to do my passive to. I'm going to take my regular action, which is a free action. I'm gonna gain strength just because. Then I'm gonna flip poisoned from the rest. Oh wow, that actually was a lucky guess. The rash covering most of your body continues to spread. You're regularly stricken with fits of coughing and has become hard to move. Test strength. If you pass, discard this card. If you fail, goes around, you fear. Be contagious, discard an ally. Lucky I don't have any of those. So I'm gonna use. Oh God, I'm gonna use my extra die. I have to get rid of this poison. Oh, thank
Ooh.
God. All right, poison is gone. Then I need to roll a die for the back injury on a 5 or 6. I can discard the card. Oh, baby. All right. Goodbye, back injury, Lola. And on hyperthermia, 4, 5, or 6. Oh, that clue slowed it down. All right. Well, that was something.
All right. A
Okay.
little progress.
I ain't looking forward to this. All right. So now it's our action phases, right?
Encounter, but yeah.
Encounter, yeah. All right, and I'm encountering the monster. And first is the sanity test.
Yep.
I have sanity, and I have +2 and a will of 3, so that's 5 dice.
I just want to know, is there anybody in the chat that thinks we're actually going to pull this off? I'd love to hear people's predictions on whether or not we're going to survive this.
Yeah, let us know, because we're feeling a little lonely out here.
1. I'm going to use Duke to reroll 1 die. Damn it. Take 2 ahead of 2. Okay. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. Okay, I have a strength of 3, an arcane blade that gives me +3. Do I have... That's an action, I can't do that.
Oh man, 1 sanity. Good God.
Yeah, no, this is not good. And the +1 to all skills does not stack.
That's right.
Correct?
Yep.
Okay, so 6.
Okay. We'll take 3.
3 is good. I'm not going to use my reroll everything power. So I do 3 damage. That leaves this guy with only 2 health left. So a dynamite will take him out. So
Even shriveling.
Even shriveling. If Ashcans can survive the Mythos phase, and we don't get a reckoning, we can do this.
All right.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys, I'm actually like a little nauseous right now. I'm so nervous.
Because anything that hits us for sanity, he's gone, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have used all my rerolls on that first one, but I was going to save for the hit.
Yeah.
And he's lead investigator, so bad things can hit him.
All right. So I'm next.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I've got a bunch of rerolls. Well, I got 2 rerolls. I've got a spell and a clue. I know it's a really useful spell, but it would be nice to like make progress. Should I try to?
No.
Really?
I say no. The only reason I say that is Trish can make a clue of her own and basically do that next turn. I think that spell is valuable.
Every time we say that, I mean, this is what, when things go bad, part of the way it goes bad is by not making progress because we're dealing with all this other stuff. Yes, Trish can. Oh God, it's just all awful.
This is a really tough call because I mean, here's the thing. No one can freaking use that spell right now. Lola could, but Lola would just have the health hit. But that 1 sanity hit means that we can't take on anything.
Wait a minute, though. Let's just say this Mythos card does Ashcan in. Okay? We're going to need that spell to get somebody to try to hit that monster. And it might even be Wilson who has to go in there.
So okay. The honest truth is, I think that the monster is a lost cause, and we're all going to get defeated by the mystery. So for folks who weren't here before, when we run out of Eldritch tokens on this card, all of our investigators are going to be defeated.
Yeah.
I just, at this point,
You're worried about 20%? That's definitely going to happen?
I think that whether or not it happens, we still also need to make progress on this.
No, you're talking about holding that off one turn.
How many?
I mean, whatever. Do it if you feel like you want to do it. Do it.
How many doom do we lose per investigator lost?
4. 1 per investigator.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Rob, to your point, right? If we all die, now all the clues and the spells are gone. So I do understand what you're saying.
I would feel much more secure about it if I had a decent lore.
Yeah.
Well, but you know, it's a red gate. We just passed that. You know what? My gut says to do it. I'm gonna do it. So
okay.
I'm going to test my lore as an encounter. I'm gonna re-roll, and when I re-roll, I gain. When I spend 1.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
So I spend that.
We can at least say we solved one mystery, right?
Yes. All right. So that was Wilson. Trish.
Trish has a city encounter.
Okay.
After taking a nap.
I can relate, Trish. All right. So the city is home to an exclusive club for world travelers. You try to convince them that granting you a membership would be a prestigious feather in their cap. Test influence -1.
Influence -1.
Oh,
So
this is a good
yeah.
pass.
Yeah, except I'm pretty tapped out. Do I have anything that gives me a plus? Nope.
There you go.
Pass.
All right. If you pass, the other members will graciously help you with your future travel plans, gain a ship ticket and a train ticket.
Oh, wow.
That's
Okay.
almost as good as the spell that Rob gave.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Rob, that was the right call. Rob is vindicated. Okay.
All right. Well, Lola is also in a generic city space, and I if anyone's got funeral music to play, this might be the time.
Generics
I'm gonna
don't
read it.
kill you. Yes.
Okay. Generic city. You believe that the municipal judge belongs to the Order of the Silver Twilight. You ask him for help. Test influence.
Okay, I've got 4 dice for influence with no buffs, no rerolls, no nothing. I actually sort of don't want to pass. Really don't want to go to a gate? Or maybe I do, then I could be... all right, well, let's see what happens here. Okay, failed. Pretty much rolled 1s and 2s.
No, you wanted to succeed. Because otherwise you're detained.
Yeah.
If you fail, so no rerolls. Just gain a detained. Lola is getting beaten up this game.
She's getting her.
All right, she can't help. She can't help you guys at all.
She's not getting her comeuppance because you've noticed how bad we've been going with Lola out of commission. We've been getting her comeuppance.
All right, Eric, you're the lead investigator.
All right.
Draw us a Mythos card.
I don't want to.
Well.
I don't want to. I abstain. Okay.
All right, so we have Omen. We move to the green. I don't think there are any green. Oh, yes, there are. There's one.
We're done.
Oh no!
All right, so why don't we go ahead and read the text so that the chat can know why everyone's yelling. So the
That's
event is
Fair.
to resolve the reckoning on each Mythos card and play twice unless investigators as a group spend clues equal to half the number of investigators. If there are no Mythos cards in play, advance doom by 1. So that is going to be a problem. So
Who added those hard Mythos cards to the game? Who advocated for this?
that, is the first one.
No. Oh.
So we move that. Then we get a Monster Surge. Where was that?
Oh, right up on Istanbul.
Istanbul's going to get 2 monsters. It's going to get a Firebug and a Ghoul. And then we get 2 clues. One in Buenos Aires. And one in London. All right, Eric, you want to read the rest of the card?
No.
No?
The shop owner's body was found in the storeroom among those curios and antiques deemed too esoteric for public display. While the priests ascribe his death to natural causes, you see it for something more sinister. The insidious power from the outside realities are growing more aggressive, impatient for the meal they plan to take of this world. From Beyond. Resolve the reckoning effects on each Mythos card in play unless investigators, as a group, spend clues equal to half the number of investigators. Well, there is 1 Mythos card in play.
And we have no clues.
And we have no clues.
All right.
I can't even give you crap for spending that clue, Rob. It wouldn't have saved us anyway. So it's a good thing you did what you did.
All right. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, each investigator loses all of his health. This health cannot be prevented. Then solve this rumor.
Everyone's dead.
Ashcan Pete moves to the nearest city, which is either Tokyo or San Francisco.
I don't know.
He does?
Yes. When you're defeated, you move to the nearest city.
Oh.
I don't know. San Francisco.
All right. Lola is on a city. Trish and Wilson are on cities. So, then what was that?
I was about to say, so that's going to be 4 Doom.
4 Doom.
Oof.
Which brings us to 4 Doom. And that resolves the Mythos phase. At the end of the Mythos phase, there are Eldritch tokens equal to half the number of investigators on this. So we get our next mystery, which is exploring Hyperborea. All across the Northern Hemisphere, people have said to have visions of an ancient civilization. The visions are strongest in Greenland, where the cities of Hyperborea are cast into reality. When this card enters play, place a mystery token on Space 9. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 9 may travel through the veil between worlds and explore the ancient continent of Hyperborea. He draws and resolves an Exploring Hyperborea special encounter. At the end of the Mythos phase, if there are clues on this card equal to half the number of investigators, solve this mystery. So these come off. So, how you guys doing?
I feel cheated.
This is Natalie's fault, I'm just going to say.
She should have been
So-
here. I told her to be here.
I feel so cheated. We got the card that didn't have a reckoning effect.
I
We
know.
did
Isn't that
everything we
unbelievable?
could. These cards acted against us. I mean, we had 2 rounds of really bad cards. One that sent Trish out into nowhere with all the equipment that had been built up, and then another one that gave us a reckoning even though it wasn't a reckoning.
Yeah.
And now next game we pick the investigators we just want to burn. that is what we're doing.
Yeah, it's
Why? Why are we thinking we can't do this? Board is actually not in bad shape.
well.
Oh my God!
Doom is 4
You
is the
just missed
problem.
everyone getting murdered.
Well,
Okay, so the
there's
upshot
3
is,
gates.
if we might be able to regain some Doom by encountering them.
Exactly.
That's not they died not too far from where the mystery is, but it's still going to be it's a narrow thing, and I admit I don't know what happens, how long you have once Ithaqua comes out. So I don't think it's a done deal, but I don't like our chances.
Yeah, I'll go with that. I just feel like if we pick crappy investigators, 1, that's not going to make for a very exciting time, and 2, we really are giving ourselves no chance.
Well, it's exciting time. That's basically the Suicide Squad.
I guess.
Yeah,
that's
and
true.
there are no crappy investigators.
Yes, there are.
Yes,
Okay.
there are.
But
Okay.
can you imagine how exciting it would be if we pick crappy investigators, they succeed, and then we have to use them on
Yeah,
the game
right.
after that?
That sounds awesome. We need to stop the death spiral and win. This mystery is not that hard to do.
But we got one more. And we only got 4 Doom.
Not well. We're gonna if we go to our other fellow investigators that died and pay our respects, we might get some of it back.
Right, but we
And
all have to
equipment.
do it at once to get the 4 Doom more or less all at once. You know what I mean? We can't futz around and do it once per turn.
Well, I mean, we could have one person on official graveyard duty, while other people solve mysteries.
All right, folks.
Well, before we go, do we even know what encountering Ithaqua things are?
Nope.
Do we have any idea what that looks? Because I don't even know what's in there.
Nope. We have no idea.
And it sounds like we need clues. Do we need
No, I
clues?
think they give you clues
All right.
if you pass them.
All right.
Sure hope.
I hope that would be a waste of a turn, but yeah.
Yeah. It might not be a bad idea to try to have some clues going in just in case.
Well, there
There's
is
one
one
on the
clue
spot.
on 9, so someone could go up there, get that clue one round.
Plus,
and then...
we get to choose investigators. Some investigator starts with clues.
That's true.
So, I think we have some options. I do think, however, we're going to call it here tonight. And as much as I wanted to use my picking out new investigator scene, I think it might make more sense to end here. We'll spend the week strategizing who we want to bring back. And hopefully next week, like, I went into this game feeling down and hopeless, but now I'm motivated. You know what I mean?
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
I wanna see, can we at Doom 4 defeat this jerk?
Yeah, the game cheated. That is for sure. This game,
Well, it owed
it's
us.
like we send Trish in, and it's like, nope, teleport you away. And it's like, okay, we pull out this remarkable maneuver and send Ashcan in, and then it's like, nope, it's a reckoning that isn't a reckoning. You know. It's like,
This.
I'll say this. I'll
Go ahead.
say this though. For both our viewers in the chat and for whoever watches this, well, maybe the YouTube video won't be out. I'd be curious to hear suggestions as to who we should pick.
Yeah, I would love to hear that.
yeah, I don't think our chat is that talky tonight, but and I don't think the YouTube video is gonna be up in time.
No.
So yeah.
All right,
So-
well, let's scrap that idea. Screw you
for
guys.
those
We don't care what you have
watching
to
the
say.
YouTube video, tell us what we should have picked, but we didn't listen to
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I love
And-
that idea. And then you can watch the next one and feel self-righteous when we screw up.
Yes, and,
Yeah.
and you can think about how if we had only picked the investigator you were thinking of in
Yep.
this episode, we would have won. And when we get totally squashed by the giant yeti, you know,
Yeah.
you'll say it clearly we made a miscalculation.
And there's always the possibility that the save file gets corrupted.
Oh man, I hope our audio didn't get screwed up again, and we have to replay the whole scenario.
Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Oh, this is the Eldritch horror that I remember. This is the Eldritch horror that I was thinking of when I said let's call it Watch Us Lose. When I said before that I wasn't feeling the tension in some of the games, this is the tension.
Yeah. I can
Thanks,
tell
Rob.
you,
I hope you got everything you wished for.
I was thinking. I mean, I was thinking, wow, this game isn't cheating. You know, it feels very fair, and that's because we took out all the cheating cards. So-
All right. Thank you, my friends, for suffering with me through this.
Oh, you're really welcome.
Thank you, everyone who has been watching along. Serious, anyone who's watching this on YouTube, thank you for joining us. And please let us know who you think we should bring in. I will share if I can find it. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. So, this wasn't updated for Abath yet, but so far we've lost Lily Chen, we've lost Calvin Wright, we've watched Luke, we've lost Tommy and Tony.
There's going to be X's on everybody.
There's going to be X's on everybody, possibly a lot more everybody's. So let us know what we should have done, and thank you so much for joining us through this part of the adventure. Have a good night, everyone.
Good evening.